wishing you all happiness, clarity, and freedom today. On this day, I'm feeling the Moldavite that is calling me back. The Moldavite is calling me back, and on your Moldavite journey, you're going to notice that at times you feel it calling you, and at times you're feeling absolutely nothing from it, and at times you're feeling a little bit from it, but not too much. And basically what I'm saying is that the journey with crystals in general and the journey with Moldavite especially is going to be up and down and up and down and up and down, and it never stays the same because the energy is always dynamic. The energy is always changing, and I really feel this with Moldavite. But recently I have been feeling my Moldavite calling me back, and I haven't really felt this in a while from it, but this one right here has been calling me back. And I got this back in January, and back in January I still remember the first time I opened the box. I felt this rush of energy in my heart, and it didn't last that long. I just felt it real quick, and that was pretty intense. But that was the last time that I really felt something big from the Moldavite. And recently, like I said, I've been feeling its energy again. I've been starting to work with it. I've been starting to hold it more. I've been starting to feel into its energy more. And the thing is that with Moldavite, if you want to feel its energy, if you want to feel its magic in your life, you must work with it, okay? And working with it could literally mean just holding it, okay? Just holding it in your hand like this. That's all you got to do. That's working with Moldavite. That's working with crystals and their energy. So what I've also noticed recently is that I've been connecting with crystals and crystal energy more than I ever have in my life. Okay, this is like the most I've ever connected with crystals. We got Libyan desert glass that I've really been vibing with. We got all these crystals, kyanite, shungite, a lot of crystals, amethyst, that I've really been connecting with lately. And the more I connect with other crystals, I've noticed that I also connect with Moldavite more as well. Yesterday I was in a crystal shop, and I was just connecting with all these crystals, holding all these new energies, and I could feel in my chest this buzzing sensation. I have a feeling this was being activated. This Moldavite was being activated. Because the thing with Moldavite is that Moldavite plays a big role in the energy of other crystals as well. So when you work with your Moldavite, when you tap into your Moldavite's energy, you will also be drawn to other crystal energies as well, right? You will be drawn to other crystal energies, and the same goes the other way around. If you connect with other crystals more, that will also activate your Moldavite. So if you have a Moldavite that you're wearing, let me know down below what you guys have been experiencing from it. Has it been up and down? Have you had times where you're really connecting with it and other times where you're kind of not connecting with it at all? Because I noticed with the one that I've been wearing for since January, I don't know how many months that is, but what I've noticed from this one is that I feel like it's working in the background at all times, 24/7, when I'm sleeping at night, when I'm dreaming especially. Because when I'm dreaming, there's so much going on. Like, I wake up in the morning and I'm like, what did I just experience? Like, what just happened? You know, let me know if you have that feeling as well, where you wake up and you're like, I just did so much just went on, but I don't really remember it, and it's like crazy. I can't even describe it. But I have been sleeping with the Moldavite, and what Moldavite does with your dreams also is it brings up everything in your dreams, right? There's so much that we go through at night that we don't even realize, but with Moldavite, I'm starting to become more aware of it, especially sleeping with it. Just starting to become more aware of all of these things that I'm going through at night. that, probably has always been that way, because at night we heal. At night our immune system is more active, our bodies are completely still, and our energy is active. And, our immune systems, we can heal our physical bodies energetically, we can heal our emotional bodies. Basically, a ton of healing goes on, a ton of purging goes on at night. And the Moldavite makes you more aware of that. That's what I feel about it. But anyways, I've really been feeling the energy recently. And what I've also been thinking about with Moldavite, sorry, this video is kind of going to be all over the place just talking about Moldavite. But when you get a new piece of Moldavite, I feel like you kind of do a little reset. You go through another purging process. And the same is true even if you keep the same piece of Moldavite, because there are so many layers to this existence. There are so many dimensions to this existence that we're in, that there are infinite layers, okay? You let go of one layer of yourself, of your old identity, this energy, and then you're going for a while, you're enjoying life, and then more things come up. And when more things come up, that's another layer literally just being shed off of you, right? I've noticed this in my life. When things come up in your life, right, you feel a certain way about something in your life. It could be rough emotions that you're feeling, right? These things come up, and for a while, I would just wonder why. I would just be like, why do I feel this way? I would look at it as a bad thing, right? But the thing is that now I'm starting to look at these things coming up as good things, for the simple fact that when these things come up, when you go through troubling emotions, when things in your life change and they don't feel the same, right? This is a lot to go through, but this is the very reason why we transform, the very reason why we change, the very reason why we evolve, right? We feel a certain way about something, we feel uncomfortable in a certain position in our lives, and this forces us to change. This literally forces us to change, and this is what Moldavite does. This, I believe, is what Moldavite does. It's what it's best at, okay? It will bring things up in your life, and a lot of times this works in the background without you even realizing it, but it brings things up in your life. It brings feelings up within you. It brings energy up within you. And this energy, these feelings are very powerful, very deep emotions that you're gonna feel. And the thing is that, a lot of us push these things away. We kind of feel a certain way about a thing in our life, but we're just like, whatever. I'm not going to confront it because it's going to be scary. I know it's going to be scary. I know it's going to be rough. But Moldavite's like, no, you are going to face this thing. You must. Otherwise, you're going to keep suffering. And it brings up those feelings. It brings up this suffering within you, where it gets to the point where you can't take it anymore. You must change. You must transform in order to level up, in order to evolve. All right? And the universe works in such mysterious ways. The universe keeps surprising me every single day. I have no idea what I'm going to go through tomorrow. I have no idea what thing is going to come up next. I have absolutely no idea, and neither do you, because the universe is so unpredictable. It works in such mysterious ways that we could have never guessed, right? There are so many things in my life that happened that when they were happening, when I was in them, I'm questioning. I'm like, how? Like, why is this happening to me? Why do I feel this way? But later on, you realize it was so perfect. Everything is perfect. Everything is happening so perfectly. Because the universe has a plan that is already written out and that you are here to experience. The plan that is already written out. It was written. Maktub. It was written. Okay? In the book of life. it was written. This is what I believe. That my life that I'm experiencing right now, this whole experience, has already happened. But me, in this physical body, in this mind, does not quite know exactly how it goes. And that's what makes it exciting. That's what makes it fun. That's what makes it a journey. That's why I'm here in the first place. To experience the mystery of life, to experience the journey, and to go along with it, and to enjoy it, and to love it, right? And, Moldavite enhances this. And like I said, I've really been connecting with it more recently. And when you really connect more with your Moldavite, you're going to notice things coming up in your life. You're going to notice change in your life. You're going to notice a lot of things happening to you, seemingly happening to you, right? But it's really happening for you. Like I always say, everything is happening for you. Absolutely nothing is happening to you. Just saw 11:11 from the video, and the birds are squawking. But everything is happening for you, not to you. And it's just so crazy how the universe works, how the universe brings things up in our lives only to help us. Although it's so difficult at times to see that. It's so difficult, when you're going through rough situations, to realize that it's all happening for me. This is part of my journey, and later on I'm going to look back and be like, oh my God, why was I stressing so much? Why was I worrying so much? Because it's all perfect. It's all so perfect, right? It's all so perfect. So you don't have to worry in your life. You don't have to worry about making everything a certain way, because the universe has already taken care of that. Everything is going to happen. Everything is going to align in your life. Trust in that, know in that, and whatever you go through, it is part of your journey, is part of your evolution. And Moldavite is teaching me that. It's teaching me that there are many things that are going to come up in my life, many things that are going to be difficult, that are going to be hard to deal with, but it all must happen in order for me to grow, in order for me to change. Because the only way that change can happen is when we're put into difficult situations, and then we're forced to change. We're forced to evolve, okay? So, I'm wishing you all the best on your journeys. Much love to all of you. You are all spectacular, talented, you are all amazing. Never forget that, and I appreciate every single one of you. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. You are all so appreciated. Thank you for all the comments that you guys are sending me. I reply to every single one, and it's so great to connect with all of you. So thank you. Keep commenting, keep liking, keep subscribing if you're new. Hit that bell for notifications. I love all of you. Make it a great day or not. The choice is yours.